All right, quiet and set. And we're live in 5, 4, 3.
ECU professor Dr. David Weissmiller was indicted for stealing over $110,000 from the university. Fall is upon us, and so are fall allergies. We'll tell you what to look out for and how to get relief. A 105-year-old man set a world record in the 100-meter sprint. A U.S. Marine reunites with his family after being held captive for 6 months in Yemen. As the holiday season approaches, Starbucks releases a new seasonal latte. These stories and more, Pirate News Network starts now.
From the School of Communication Studio at East Carolina University, this is Pirate News Network.
Welcome to Pirate News Network 5 at 5. I'm Tori Blake. ECU professor Dr. David Weissmiller indicted for stealing over $100,000. Here's Josh Birch with more. Josh?
David Weissmiller last Monday on 5 counts of obtaining property by false pretenses. Now, Weissmiller served as an associate provost for institutional planning, assessment, and research, but was asked to resign back in July of 2013 by the university. This came after they reported to the SBI concerns about their internal audit showing misuse of state time by Weissmiller. According to the indictment, Weissmiller stole more than $110,000 from ECU. He was required to pay that amount back, and the university says he's paid about half of it back so far. Now, despite being asked to resign as associate provost in July 2013, Weissmiller returned to a faculty position with the Brody School of Medicine that same month. The university says they will suspend him pending a full review of the criminal charges. They say the university takes criminal charges involving misappropriations of public resources very seriously. Weissmiller was hired back by ECU back in 1996. Of course, we'll bring any new developments with this story. Josh Birch, 9 on your side.
Just because the blooming season is over doesn't mean allergies aren't still with us. So if you're wondering why you may be sneezing more, a fall allergy might be triggering your problem. Here's Holly Furfer with today's Health Minute.
Yep, you've made it through the summer with no congestion. But now we're moving into the fall season, and although the foliage of summer may be fading, new allergies are lurking out there. What are they? Ragweed usually starts releasing its pollen in late August, but that pollen can linger into the late fall. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 3/4 of people who are allergic to spring plants are allergic to ragweed. And let's not forget mold. Mold spores love wet areas, which means piles of wet leaves can be its breeding ground. Dust is also a major allergy trigger. Turn on our heater and you stir them up. Those tiny bugs are in almost every home. If you're suffering from serious runny nose, watery eyes, itching, and coughing, see your doctor. A good allergist should be able to rid you of some of your symptoms. For today's Health Minute, I'm Holly Furfer.
A Japanese man has set a new Guinness World Record in track and field at the age of 105. Hidekichi Miyazaki completed the 100-meter sprint in 42.22 seconds Wednesday, entering the record books as the world's oldest competitive sprinter. In addition to sprinting, the father of 4 and grandfather of 10 also competed in the shot put event at the Kyoto Masters, marking 3.25 meters. Miyazaki said he didn't take up track and field until the age of 93. It was an emotional day for a Michigan family. Former U.S. Marine 54-year-old Sam Farron was freed after being held captive since March in Yemen. His family waited at the airport to finally embrace him. Farron was held hostage by rebel forces with fellow American Scott Darden. They were captured trying to flee the war-torn country. They were released over the weekend and are now back with family. Another American is still being held hostage in Yemen. Now for your local forecast. Don't forget to have your raincoat and umbrella handy for the next couple of days. This weekend, expect a heavy chance of rain with highs in the mid-70s and lows in the mid-60s. The rain will clear up for the week, and we should finally have some sunny blue skies with the temperature still ranging with high 70s and low 60s continuing through to the upcoming weekend. Sorry pumpkin spice, there's a new latte in town. Starbucks announced its newest fall flavor, Toasted Graham Latte. It's an espresso drink with steamed milk that tastes like cinnamon graham crackers. Starbucks says it's like grown-up milk and cookies. A grande-sized drink will cost you about 300 calories. Thanks for watching Pirate News Network 5 at 5. Until next time, I'm Tori Blake.